Hey guys, Louis Allen here. Welcome to my review of the Tone City Durple Overdrive pedal. So this little thing costs £44. I've had mine for a couple of weeks now. I think it was based on an already existing Tone City Overdrive pedal, but it's had some specification modifications for the great Dane himself. I think that mid control is part of his specification. So anyway, I just want to see if you guys like this pedal as much as I do, because for £44, I really don't think you can go wrong, especially in today's market for pedals. You know, getting a good giggable quality pedal for £44 seems unheard of. But anyway, let's jump into the review and then you guys can tell me what you think. Hey guys, yeah, so this is kind of my review of the DP Purple Overdrive pedal by Tone City. I think it's DP Purple, although it does look like it says Durple on there. I don't know if you can see it. Probably won't now, but there you go. Is it purple or is it Durple? I don't know, we'll go with purple just because purple is sort of quite synonymous with Danish Pete anyway, so we'll go with that. So yeah, with this pedal, before I get too into the different sounds of it and do like a playthrough, I was just going to kind of turn some knobs briefly and just to see what the kind of extremes. So that's the clean sound I'm working with. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to use like a humbucker thing later, but predominantly it's going to be Strat and single coils. Yeah, I'm running it through my J&P hand-wired Marshall, using my Amethyst Vintage mic. I was going to use my SE R&T mic for this, but I think it's probably a bit loud for that. But I'll be using that for the voiceovers. So yeah, what I was going to do is just turn some knobs to the extreme in this little bit before I do a playthrough, and then just to kind of see what the extremes of the pedal are. So again, in true Danish Pete fashion, we'll start with everything at 12. Let's see what we've got. So it adds quite a lot of mid to the sound straight away. But it's not a horrible mid or like a crazy boxy mid. It's a. So let's just see what that mid does. If we take that mid all the way out. So it's almost like a mid booster. If you want it to kind of be fairly similar to your sound of the amp, I guess have that sort of, in my experience anyway, have it on the lesser side of things. But equally, something that I've mentioned a bit later as well, is if you do end up pushing the drive quite a lot, that mid knob can be really cool as like a solo boost thing. Like if I can just set it up quickly now, this would be like a. I've just got my Sunset drive, so that's just like a kind of slightly overdriven sound with that mid frequency there. Like that would really cut through in like a gig environment and be like a really super cool solo boost. But for now, I just want to see what it's like and try and use it more like an overdrive pedal just for the moment, just to see what it does. So that works really well there. And just talking about how much gain it has actually got. Again, I'll go through all of this later on and might use a humbucker and stuff. But so yeah, it's got, you could definitely use that as a standalone overdrive pedal as well. But I think the guys from Tone City and Danish Pete probably had more of a boost pedal in mind with this, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's put the mid back there. I'm just going to mess around with the tone knob and turn that all the way up and see what that does. one thing I've noticed about this pedal is it hasn't really got any extremes with the controls on there. Like you can turn the tone all the way off or turn it all the way up, and it's not like silly. Like a lot of other pedals, if you do that with, it will just sound kind of, can get quite brittle and nasty, certainly with the tone. But if we turn it up all the way, like that kind of works there with the tone off, with the tone all the way up. It's still kind of alright, like I guess maybe on the bridge. It's not crazy bad, like on the bridge pickup it would probably kill your ears after a while, but... But it's okay, like, so that's actually one of my favourite sounds that I've got out of the pedal, playing with it as much as I have. It just takes some of the mid out, keep the tones fairly central, and just have the gain quite high. And you do get a really cool bluesy sort of, almost rocky tone out of it actually. And again, like if you had that kind of central and then had like another drive pedal with it. And then you're really cooking at that point there. So I think at this point what I'm going to do is turn some knobs and kind of play with some different pickups and stuff and just have a bit of a playthrough with it, because I've kind of shown you what the controls do on there. But anyway, let's get stuck into that. Okay, so let's change up the sound and see what we can get out of it. I think let's try and maybe back off some of the mid, up the gain a little bit more, maybe back off the volume just a tad. See how we got with that. So let's go for another little knob twiddle, and maybe we can keep the mids down, but let's max out the gain and see what we get from that. See what kind of tones we can get out of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap out for a humbucker style guitar, but keep the same setting on the pedal, so keep it maxed out with the gain. And yeah, let's see how we get on with that. So that was my review of the Tone City Durple Overdrive pedal, and it is Durple, it's not purple. Don't know what I was going on about there. Again, I absolutely love this pedal. I think it's an absolute bargain for £44. Let me know what you think. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take it easy, bye.